Yo, what is good, YouTube? Matty Dubs here, back with another video, guys. We have some more breaking news coming out of Houston. Highlights, observations, notes from another day in Houston for their training camp. A lot of things that I need you guys to know going into day 4. However, before we get right into this video, make sure you guys do me a huge favor and smash that like button so we can help this video get out to all the Houston Texans fans around the world. Also, subscribe so you guys are notified every time we post some Texans videos, go live for a Texans game, because I will be live streaming games this year, and hopefully I do a lot of Texans games. So make sure you guys join the family, turn on post notifications so you're notified every time we go live for a game and every time we post a video. Now, let's get into the video. Now, a couple of interesting things to note. The running backs, man. The running backs look extremely good right now. I mean, you got Dameon Pierce, who has been, improved. He looks better this year, and that's saying a lot because last year he was actually a very good running back, and now he looks even better, man. He's getting through holes better, more quicker. He looks more dangerous. He looks leaner. He just looks like a quicker, faster running back, and that is something that you love to see out of your young running back. But it doesn't stop there. Devin Singletary has a high motor, and here he is right there catching the ball at the backfield. I know there's no defense right now, but he looks very smooth as a running back, someone who can make big-time plays when you need him. So I think Devin Singletary is going to benefit a lot here in Houston as maybe the number 2 back, but I think he's still going to get a decent amount of run with the ones throughout training camp here. And especially if he continues to play like this, I think he will be someone that they maybe not focus on using a lot, but you'll be someone that actually gets a lot of reps throughout the regular season. And then as well, Mike Boone, a running back who they signed throughout the offseason, he looks like he is playing very well, man. He's getting to the outside quickly, catching some balls out the backfield. He's quick, he's effective, and he can be used in a number of different ways. So I think he's another guy. I think they have 3 running backs that I personally really like so far that I've seen in training camp, and they've been good. However, there was a part of training camp where Malik Collins was absolutely dominating, man. He was getting into the backfield, stuffing their run, and then he would talk his shit afterwards as well. So that was actually very entertaining to watch. But overall, a pretty good day here in Houston. The quarterbacks looked really good. You had Davis Mills making a couple of big-time throws down the field towards the end of practice. Davis Mills definitely had a better day today. CJ Stroud had a good day as well, making a impressive throw to Tank Dell, and those guys seem like they're locked in together. Tank Dell and CJ Stroud look like they really like each other, like best friends, and that's something you want to see out of your quarterback. Especially if you play fantasy football, you might want to go out and get Tank Dell in a dynasty league or something like that, because this could be their number 1 receiver, in the future going forward. So we'll see what happens with that. But overall, there's one guy who's been standing out as a receiver, and you guys probably know who it is by now. And I don't know why that's in there, because that is Patriots. But Noah Brown. Noah Brown has been absolutely amazing throughout training camp so far, and he could be the number 1 wide receiver on this roster going forward. Obviously, you have Robert Woods. Obviously, you have Nico Collins. But the Houston Texans are taking this training camp very seriously. They're taking all their camp battles very seriously. So it would not surprise me at all if, in a couple of weeks from now, they say, you know what, Noah Brown, we trust the most. CJ Stroud, Davis Mills have, built the most chemistry with Noah Brown, and he's going to be our guy going forward. I would not be surprised in the slightest if that did happen, just because, he's a guy that he's been making plays. He's been grinding. He's been getting through defenses. He's been making big-time catches. So I think he is someone that, DeMeco Ryans is looking at, and he's like, okay, wait, this guy can continue to do this. We have to make him one of our starters. So I think Noah Brown's a guy we have to look at. And another thing I want to touch up on is the secondary looks amazing, man. Secondary, you got Tavir Thomas, who's stepping up, Desmond King, Derek Stingley, Jalen Petrie, Jimmy Ward, Steven. I mean, all these guys in secondary are playing at a very high level right now, and I don't see them slowing down anytime soon. You also bring in Shaq Griffin, which is an amazing pickup for them. I mean, they are deep at the DB room, so they're going to continue to see if they can stand out and continue to get better over the next couple of weeks. And DeMeco Ryans loves to coach up a defense, so we'll see if he can continue to do that over the next couple of weeks here in Houston. Everything's looking good right now, though, man. The Texans are getting better. It's early in training camp. We won't know too much until the pads come on, which should be a couple of days from now. I think on Sunday is when the pads come on for real, so that's when you want to be here, man. That's when you're going to want to be here. We're going to have all the notes, news, highlights, observations from the first day of pads, which is coming up here in about 2 days. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. Make sure you guys turn on post notifications so you're notified every time we go live for a game, every time we post a video. Comment down below who you think is a guy that could break out for the Texans next year. But as well, I'm going to have a little segment coming up here about Underdog Fantasy. If you guys want to play fantasy with me and join some best ball leagues for some money, make sure you guys go check that out. Use my promo code, and all the benefits will be in this next segment. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys coming through. Remember, smash the like button so we can get it to more Houston Texans fans. Subscribe if you're new. Join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, and if you love playing fantasy sports like football, basketball, baseball, and so many other sports, but also love being able to win money, you're going to want to stick around for this whole segment. Introducing Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate platform for fantasy sports lovers. Do you want to experience the thrill of drafting your team and competing for huge prizes? Well, look no further. With Underdog Fantasy, you get access to a wide range of fantasy sports, including football, basketball, baseball, and so much more. But here's what makes Underdog Fantasy stand out from all of those other apps. They've got quick and user-friendly drafting process, a unique and exciting game formats, fair and competitive contests for all skill levels, and attractive bonuses and promotions. Not only can you draft teams and compete with others, but you can also play a game of higher and lower, which is personally my favorite thing to do on there, but you can potentially win 20 times the money you put down. And if you use code MattyDubs when you sign up, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And what that means is basically when you deposit, let's say $100, they'll give you a free $100 to use and play with. Click the link in the description to get started, or head to the website right now to start dominating the fantasy world. And don't miss out on all the fun. Be a part of the Underdog community starting now. And don't forget, if you use code MattyDubs, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's get started. Get into drafts with me starting today.